領域展開。無料空所。
What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy Spectre here, and today I just want to talk to you guys about, I played a Looney Tunes game back a couple months ago, and that game was a lot of fun. It was Looney Tunes back in action. If I say I played it maybe last year, it wasn't a couple months ago, probably like last year, late last year. I can't remember if I did it before Final Fantasy 13 or after Final Fantasy 13. It might have been before Final Fantasy 13. It was somewhere around that point, alright? So probably like November, October. But anyways, honestly, this game encouraged me to watch the movie, and it's actually a really fun game. I just got this game because I had a bunch of ROM files, and I ended up putting it on my Wii, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play this game, see what this game looking like, and I was like, Looney Tunes? I haven't played Looney Tunes games in forever. A Looney Tunes game? I played one a long time ago. I want to say it was on the 64, maybe? I can't remember for sure what the console was on. I played a Looney Tunes game. It's been such a long time since I last played it, and honestly, I don't even know when the last time I played a Looney Tunes game, when the last one I played was this one. And I put this game on, and I'm playing it, and I'm getting into it, and I'm like, it's alright, you know? But then I remembered that this was part of a movie, and I started thinking, did I ever watch that movie? And at first I was kind of just gonna ignore it and be like, the movie might not have been all that anyway. I remembered it because specifically that one meme, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The one meme with can't remember it. Daffy Duck, and he's like, selling my Warner Brothers stocks, but his money's about to die.
Sell all my Warner Brothers stock. I got an inside tip that Bugs Bunny's about to die.
I remember like a lot of people just using it during the I'll say, what is it, 2020, when all the kind of shows and stuff were getting canceled, Warner Brothers, and they was going on a counseling spree and getting rid of all their shows. And honestly, that was a crazy time. Now I'm thinking back on that, was an insane time. Actually, we're still technically living in that time, but that's not really what this video is supposed to be diving into. Mostly, I just want to talk to you guys that this game is more fun than I gave it credit for. And honestly, I'm glad they encouraged me to watch the movie. So I enjoyed the movie. It's actually a really good movie. I didn't watch any, well, I didn't read any reviews or anything like that. So I kind of went into the movie with no expectations. I didn't know what to expect from the movie. I just hoped it was going to be a really funny, fun movie with Looney Tunes characters just acting crazy as whack as they do as the Looney Tunes show, which I'm very satisfied with it. Honestly, for me, it's a good 8 out of 10, honestly. I mean, I had its moments. The pacing seemed pretty kind of fast, but for the most part, I enjoyed the movie, though. I didn't hate it any means. I love all the actors in the movie, and then I also love the characters. And then the crazy Alchemax guy, president, just being insane. That guy was super wacky. Now thinking about it, the guy was really, really wacky. And then I watched the movie, and then I came back to this game. And you know what? I came to the conclusion, I'm going to play this game all the way through, because now I really feel in a strong Looney Tunes mood. I'm now more in sync, and now I'm really enjoying this game a lot more. Watching the movie definitely increased the experience for me. Before I was kind of like, nah, I don't really want to continue to play this game all the way through. But now I really want to play this game. And I ended up going all the way through. If you guys haven't checked out the playthrough, I did do a full playthrough of this game. It's really fun. Honestly, I do want to do another playthrough. Originally, before I decided to do this playthrough, I was going to do one on the Jimmy Neutron game. Don't ask me how that went. Do not ask me how that went. Alright, I'll tell you how it went. It went fucking terrible. Honestly, it was hilarious. Well, I won't say it was terrible. It was more like the game was so goddamn bad that I literally just couldn't stop crying and laughing through the whole entire playthrough. Like, it was just me fucking around the entire time. I ain't gonna lie. It just wasn't good footage to be uploading, so I just never uploaded. I think I did upload some Jimmy Neutron footage. I might have did. I can't remember for sure. I can't remember right now, but I think I did. I think I didn't. I might still got that files the full thing, but anyways, this Looney Tunes game is a good game, and honestly, I'm really curious of why they don't do as many Looney Tunes games that they used to anymore. I mean, I know about multiverses, but I mean, that's not specifically a Looney Tunes game, though. That's like a big, you know, Smash Brothers kind of clone sort of game going on with all characters from Warner Brothers and whatnot. And then you have any other game right now that's coming out with like Looney Tunes characters, like just basic Looney Tunes action. And I looked it up. I saw there was like a mobile game as well, and I think that was it. Other than that, I don't think that there was no other Looney Tunes game that came out recently that's like being head on consoles. At least not one that I'm aware of currently. Unless there's one announced that I don't know about. There could be one like that, but I'm not sure. And I'll be down to play a new Looney Tunes game. It's been a while since I've seen Looney Tunes, honestly. I watched the movie, like I said, that was last year. So, and I was really enjoying that. And honestly, I'm surprised that that movie was not rated higher. And it came out in 2003. Actually had one of my favorite actors in it. I can't remember the guy's name. What, Brandon Fraser? I think that's how you say his name. I'm sorry, man, I messed up his name, but I enjoyed him. I like seeing his movies. So he's a great actor, and I was happy to see him in a movie. And as I was going through it, it's like got crazier and crazier. And then I got to the little meme part, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's where this is coming from, because I didn't know where that meme came from. Honestly, I saw it; it was pretty funny, and then I saw it show up in the movie, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's where that comes from. All right, and I just love seeing the Looney Tunes characters beat Looney Tunes characters. It's a good thing I decided to play this game though. If I never decided to play this game, I honestly probably would have never watched the movie. So yeah, this game encouraged me to play it and watch the movie. So honestly, it's a good thing that I really decided just to give it a chance to see where this can go and to see the potential of the Looney Tunes. And honestly, now that I think about it, it's more of a good thing I played the game first, because the reviews and stuff would have made you think this movie was terrible, honestly. Had like a 5.8 on, was it IMBD? I think that's what he said. I can't even remember. And I looked it up, and it was that. And Rotten Tomatoes had the, what the fuck was it? Like a 56, 55? It was somewhere around there percent on Rotten Tomatoes. But it's like, Rotten Tomatoes is give a take on that one. You know, I guess it's up to you if you want to trust those reviews and go with that. Honestly, most times I just like to watch the movie, form my own opinion, and go with that and go with the flow. But I saw the reviews and checked them out after I watched the movie, and now like I kind of understood why people didn't, you know, see what their point of view was of the movie and stuff like that. But for the most part, I still enjoy the movie regardless. You know, it's a good Looney Tunes movie. It's kind of sad they never got a sequel. Apparently, this movie came out like real close after Space Jam, the original. I did watch Space Jam. I just thought about it. That's the movie I was trying to think of a while ago. I was just thinking of the movie Space Jam. I'm thinking like, I know it's not the only Looney Tunes movie I watched, Space Jam. But yeah, honestly, if you haven't seen the movie, I highly encourage you to go watch it. It's a really good movie. I mean, I just don't listen to the reviews and anything like that. I mean, back then they used to give a lot of bad reviews to early 2000s movies, and those movies don't be as bad as those reviews, because I have seen scenarios and cases where early 2000s movies just have gotten really bad reviews, and it's like, those movies aren't that bad, except for Thunder Match. Listen to those reviews. Those reviews are 100% accurate. The reviews are 100% fucking accurate. Don't listen to anything anybody else say. That shit's ass. All right, take it from your boy Spectro here. That shit's ass. Just stick to the original The Mask. If you ain't never seen The Mask, just stick to The Mask. All right, I got sidetracked, but let's get back to the game. All right, Looney Tunes back in action. It's a pretty simple game for the most part. You're just going around the Warner Brothers lot, finding items, you know, collecting stuff, you know, doing crazy, wacky stuff, driving golf carts around. You also go to most of the places that you see in the movie. Like, you go to the bar that's run by, what's the game? Sam? I can't even remember his first name. And you go face him, and you go see that whole scenario go down. You know, it's a lot of fun though. A whole lot of Looney Tunes characters coming to this game. It's also a really good game. Surprisingly, I don't really see anybody mention this like a lot. I mean, honestly, it's a Looney Tunes game, so I don't expect a lot of people to be like, oh man, this game is the greatest game of all time. But honestly, when it comes down to just like Looney Tunes games in general, I would expect, or just like games in general, or like maybe games that are better than expected. I'm surprised people don't really mention this as like an underrated gem sort of, you know, thing. Or I don't never see like a recommendation video like talking about this game like that. I would think this game would be a little more higher on the list. Maybe some people didn't really enjoy this game like that. I enjoyed it. I mean, of course, they did have its slow moments where it was like I would get stuck on certain parts, you know, just me glitching and whatnot. But other than that, it was never too crazy, honestly. And the whole Blue Monkey thing is fucking hilarious, honestly. And Daffy's always been my favorite from Looney Tunes, honestly. Just he's always trying to get things to work out for him, or him scheming and things just fall apart. It's always my favorite thing about him. And Buzz is also one of my favorites. And Tweety Bird. I have a lot of actually favorites from Looney Tunes that you guys haven't already noticed, but I also did try another Looney Tunes game. Now I think about it, it was the Alchemax Arsenal, I think it was what it was called. I could be wrong. I can't remember. It was the Alchemax game though. It was actually pretty fun. It was on the Wii, but I didn't never go through all the way through with that game. I just kind of played that game a little bit and then let it go. I don't know, that game just wasn't as fun to me as this one was. I had a lot more fun. It was just a lot more for me to do in this game. You know, I always love bad movie games or fun movie games. Fun movie games are the best games to play. I'm trying to tell you guys, the most wacky shit ever. Honestly, I need to go back and play the Fantastic Four game. No, the sequel, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I need to play that game, and I need to see what that's like. I played the first one, and that was, whew. I actually got a video on that, and I actually want to make another video talking about that game. That game is something else, guys. You guys remember the old 2005 Fantastic Four movie? I want to say it was 2004 that movie came out. Anyways, that game was so bad that it was fun. Let's just keep it at that. But also the ending of this game for the back in action for Looney Tunes was also something I did not expect to come from it. When I actually thought definitely end up getting the blue monkey and end up getting this prize possession that he'd been wanting this whole time. And also, I think it's very ironic when you think about Alchemist now and you think about the current situation. I know I wasn't gonna talk about Warner Brothers too deep, but and now thinking about it, it's like, yeah, Alchemist used to be a little funny villain corporation that, you know, used to take abuse and use people and put them in bad contracts and shit and just be counseling and get rid of shit. And it's like, huh, that's really looking like Warner Brothers these days. That's actually crazy. Now I'm thinking about it. But on the other hand, you know, hey, at least they got something in common with their IPs now, you know. Honestly, they need to make another Looney Tunes movie. That's what they needed them. I'll actually walk to a theater watch another Looney Tunes, like sort of back in action sort of style movie. I definitely love to see that. Now I think about also watched the Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit was also a great movie. Yo, they should stop like doing those sort of movies again. Those movies are sort of really unique when it comes down to those kind of movies being in the theater, like the whole human interacting with cartoons and they going on little adventures and shit like that. Like, bro, what happened to movies like that? I don't think the movies would be crazy back in early 2000s. Now you don't see no movies like that. Not in the 2020s at least. Well, I ain't never say never though. Might get something like that in the future. I will hope so. I just hope they keep making more Looney Tunes games because I ain't heard about one in a while now. I looked up and I saw there was like a mobile one, but that was it though. Was there anything to learn from this is that if you play a bad game and you're having fun playing a bad game and that game is based off a movie, especially if it's like a movie game, you know, it encourages you to watch the movie and you might enjoy the movie in a way that you never thought you were going to enjoy the movie, then I think it's a plus for you to play that bad fun game, you know? You just don't never know what you might expect from playing these sort of games, honestly. And now that I think about it, I have a lot of games that are like that I have not touched yet, but I should go play those. Actually, I know I didn't play this because I just want to record them and show it to you guys because crazy games. I've done a couple of them. Couldn't get through the whole list because there was a lot of them. All right, it's a long list, but we're gonna get through it at some point after I get done working on these two games I'm currently recording and getting those done. Actually 3, but technically 2. All right, getting those way. One of you guys are currently seeing I'm doing the John the Art game, so that's been a lot of fun and getting that done, and then also just working on some other stuff right now. You guys will see it when it comes. All right. And as for this game right here, Looney Tunes Back in Action, man, I just wish it kind of got a sequel, honestly. I wish this game would have got more to it, honestly. I feel like they could have done a lot with this whole blue monkey thing. It could have been like the red monkey or yellow monkey. It could have been something like crazy going on with that. I feel like this story could have been expanded so much more as far as like the Looney Tunes, you know, just franchise as a whole. But I can understand why I probably didn't get a sequel because, I mean, the movie didn't get a sequel, so why would the games continue to get a sequel? It's kind of sad in its own little way. It would have been a really great thing to see, just to see those games get more, you know, and also see the movie done better, honestly. I feel like the movie just definitely deserved more. The movie definitely wasn't as bad as people were saying. I don't think it deserved those ratings. For me, like I said, 4 was an 8 out of 10. I didn't hate the movie. I actually enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I actually rewatched it recently, so it was actually a really funny movie, honestly. And when I rewatched it the second time, I found myself laughing a lot more than I did the first time, so alright, that's saying something, alright? It's got that rewatchability. Alright, people, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like that video. Well, you guys should be in here. You guys don't wait. This is my video. You guys can't do this.
What's up, Doc?
That's all, folks.